one, many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace.
All right. Do your business.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Let's fight.
It's not working out.
What was that? What are you doing? You done all that work in camp? You gotta...
Stand by.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. I need to go back out.
Let's go.
better than that. Get your mind back on the job.
Let's do it.
That's it. When he comes at you, throws a jab, slip, left hook. Then head, then body. That's it. Switch it up. Slip, slip. Just be smart and counter it. Be smart and counter it. Then stick a jab on it.
Time out.
Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Time is...
Let's do it.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. What are you doing? Come on, you're switching up. You got complacent?
And box.
Vary your attacks. Go back to the left hook. Look at his hand position there.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort. I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this? Study my
There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny. Alexander. Roy.
This bout.
How will these two... Here we go. Round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? The straight right just misses. Right hand. Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That counter punch caught him clean. Punch, counter punch. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Misses with the straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
The straight right just misses. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Nice counter. Beautiful counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the...
You feel good?
Let's get it started in round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Catch and shoot. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Nice job getting that punch through. Just missed with that jab. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great. I love that.
And there's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
His stamina is off the charts. Perfect counter lands. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Here's the bell to start round 5. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Nice counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. And he scores with the counter. He threw a punch and just got countered. That jab doesn't score. There's a counter shot. The straight right just misses. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can... And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Even I've got to... 1, 2.
That will do it. They want no more. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter, I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer.
What a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be...
Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York. Sugar Ray Robinson.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
A lot of pre-match. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That uppercut just missed. There's a counter shot. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. Misses with the jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Usually you don't have to worry about getting a sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today with the sun blazing.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking to fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's the... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
That uppercut misses. Punch caught him clean. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punching. Both men step back for just a moment. A perfect counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you all.
Come on, switch on.
There's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. Nice counter. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Which fighter will say no mas? Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good punch. The straight right just misses. Do you believe this? Well done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different? There's the bell for round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How about that time counter shot? Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. A perfect counter lands. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter punch. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. That jab doesn't score. Catch and shoot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That bell could not. On to the fifth we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
It bombs away. Nobody home with that hook. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Has to be careful. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has... On to the sixth round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That counter shot lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The straight right just misses. What a round so far as we reach the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch. That uppercut doesn't land. That counter shot lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look like these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. Look at the size of...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round. Here we go, it's round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook was thrown with some bad intention. Beautiful counter punch. That right hook's blocked. Well done with that counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even-steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. Can't find a home with that jab. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always... And we enter the 8th round. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. It's like a game of jack. Did you see that? And that will do it. What a victory. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch perfect. That must hurt.